arenas, this is Falcor Bay. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans...
First up, we have...
This bout is scheduled.
And, of course, high hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Looking to land the hook. Swing and a miss with that left hook. So here is the champ defending the title yet again. He just split the guard with another uppercut. Straight right just misses. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Aiming for the chin. He's headhunting right now. Parries that jab away. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe. On to the second round. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And he just got caught with a big right. A historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. You'd like to see more jabs. That jab misses. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Perfect counter shot. This fight has a real good flow to it. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Canelo Alvarez just got right. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
There's the bell for round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Swing and a miss with the hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The right hook misses. This fighter, one of the top 5 in the world, no doubt about it. Insane action. There's a counter shot. They both want the knockout. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in the... There's the bell to start round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Which fighter will say no mas? Both men step back for just a moment. Missing with the hook. So much firepower here. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Those counter punches have to hurt. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The game plan does... Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Jab not finding its target. Those punches that hit nothing but air can tire you out quickly. A swing and a miss with the left hook. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
That's lights out right there.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's see. This is the beginning of round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
They exchange punches. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. When are we going to see a jab from these two? These punches coming from every angle. A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judge.
Oh my God, Johnny! Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. That was the moment.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Punch, counter punch. Just misses with that left uppercut. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judge...
And there's the bell for round 7. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Incredible work rate. That hook's blocked. His stamina is off the charts. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
swinging big and missing big with that hook. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. He threw a punch and just got countered. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has... Round 8, and we're off again. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh my, that's a game changer. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Is down big time on the scores.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think.
And we enter the ninth. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your...
Pick a side. Will you live? Will you die? Will you quit? Will you try? Sweating eyes. Who am I? Who am I? Champion till I die. Every morning, every night. Boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going wow. Yeah. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Pick a side, pick a side. Only two options, be with the winners or the other guys. Yeah, ain't no time, we already on the way. Better get themselves in line, thought I told you we don't play. The team going nuts, the score going up, morale going down, the fans packing up. Now all the kids got a new hero. They ain't never seen so many zeros. And that's when the crowd starts to shout. Yeah. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Yeah, spill venom on the side of my pores. We came to battle, we came for war. Digging in the mud, carry across the globe. No matter the weather, rain, sunny or snow. I guess all the sacrifice was worth it. The pain made perfect and gave me a purpose, yeah. And I still don't get no breaks. And you bout to learn why if you in my way. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down.
There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Yeah, I came in, guns blazing, at braving, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting, some failing, not plain sailing, entertaining. Check the ratings, let me out, I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove.
Fight, hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
Only catching air with that hook. Lucky that hook didn't score. Well done with that counter shot. Holding nothing back here in the round. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Stamina is off the charts. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here comes the 10th round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. How about that time counter shot? Holtzman step back for just a moment. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That hook won't score. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight. You have no excuse for gassing out.
There's the bell to start round 11. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Jab gets blocked. Oh, and that changes everything! And down they go! And he dropped him! The perfect snipe!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You are right.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action. On to the 12th. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
You'd like to see more jabs. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself? Hold that thought! Canelo a big heavy blow, and Saul is down! And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight to Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Nice defense on that jab. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
Unanimous. You